Mr. Crosby here, and I'm going to be interviewing two soldiers from the ancient world to see how they fought in warfare. Let's see who's first up. Kyrie Stratiotes.
Kyrie, Mr. Crosby.
What's your name?
My name is Alcibiades.
And what's your profession?
Hoplite.
Please tell the children a little bit about your equipment.
Certainly, Duck. My primary weapon is this long spear, which I use for thrusting.
I see. What about that little spike at the bottom?
I jam it in ground for stability.
Makes sense. What about your defences?
Well, my primary defensive weapon is this shield called an aspis. It covers me from attack. It's so large, it also covers man next to me, or at least half of him.
That makes sense. You must protect each other then, and fight in ranks for security. Anything else?
Yes, I'm also protected by my greaves and my shiny helmet. I also have this cuirass or breastplate to protect me central bits. Sometimes they were made of bronze, but this one's made of thick cloth.
So what is your method of fighting then?
Well, we fight in ranks, with many of us protected in a line by our shields. This makes us very, very difficult to get to for enemy. To do this properly, we have to train every day.
I see, and your spears are so long that there must be many rows of spearheads between you and the enemy. I see. Does this mean that you're a professional soldier?
No, don't be daft, you soft ninny. I am a citizen. Only citizens could afford this kind of weaponry.
Well, thanks very much, Alcibiades. You've been very helpful.
You haven't.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Salve, amice.
Salve.
What's your name?
My name is Laertes.
Okay, Laertius. And what's your profession?
I am a Roman legionary.
Well, you look very well kitted out.
Thank you.
What's your primary weapon?
Oh, my primary weapon is my thrusting sword, otherwise known as my gladius.
Very good. Any other offensive gear?
What, other than your jeans?
What?
Yeah, I have my pugil, my dagger.
And tell me about that spear you're carrying.
A spear. You are a simple Simon. This is no spear. This is my pilum. It's a very clever kind of weapon because it bends or breaks on impact, so the savages have no chance to hurl it back at me and my buddies.
Okay, so it's a type of javelin then?
Yes, a javelin, yeah. In fact, we carry two, with one being slightly lighter than the other, so we can throw it at a further distance.
Okay, and then when you close in, you throw the heavier one.
Damn right.
Well, that sounds like it clears up your fighting capability then.
No, don't be silly, Mr. Crosby. You're forgetting my boss, otherwise known as the big brassy bulge on the front of my shield. I use it to bash my enemies.
Tell me more about this shield.
Well, as you can see, it covers most of my body, and the useful thing is if I was attacking a citadel or some other settlement, I could use it with my buddies to form the testudo, otherwise known as the tortoise formation, which makes us impervious to missiles.
And what about the rest of your protection?
Well, you can see that I'm wearing what's called a lorica segmentada, which is my segmented and flexible armor. It's very, very sturdy and strong. I'm also wearing a shiny helmet that covers the majority of my face, but not my ears, so I can hear my officers bellowing their commands, and also the friendly banter with my fellow troops.
Well, we could have some banter later on if you like.
You'd have to buy me dinner first.
Okay. Anything else that helps you in battle?
Yes, there are my caligae, my studded sandals that give me grip.
Well, you must be a very well-trained army.
You got it. We've been a professional army since the 2nd century BC, when Marius made us so. We carry our own equipment, our spades, and our food in our tents. When we stop for a night, half of us build a fort, and the other half scavenge for food and fried chicken.
Very good.
Thank you. Yes, you see, our strength on the battlefield lied in the fact that we worked as a team. Sometimes you would even rotate, so you wouldn't have to fight the entire battle.
Well, I've really enjoyed getting to know you, Laertius.
It's been horrible.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah, no.